Hey, I look kind of like Hagrid's hut. Dark Forest. So many good memories. I mean, I did watch the book.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Nice to see you too. Look at map. The Weasley after class. Thank you. Transfiguration class. Oh. Let the quest begin.
What about the room, Professor?
A household.
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit before you arrived. I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me, isn't there?
Nothing more, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
Well, the reason why I'm doing like this with my hand because the camera that I have is actually blocking the answer. So yeah.
There's an Ollivander's in Hogsmeade.
There is. Most people are familiar with the shop in Diagon Alley. We're fortunate to have someone like him nearby. Mr. Ollivander is a genuine craftsman and highly skilled wand maker. I would trust no one else to pair me with a wand.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
Let's try next.
I'd like to go with Natty.
Excellent choice.
Natty.
Miss Onai is one of our most talented students. And she knows the area. She'll
That's
keep
good to
you
know.
well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Thank you, Professor Weasley. Also, have you guys ever tried butterbeer? I tried it before. It was like since December. Oh, what was I saying? Oh yeah, I tried it since December at the Harry Potter shop, and it tasted. You know what it tastes like? A fizzy root beer, like a fizzy root beer soda. I want to go back there again and try, and also try like the ice cream version.
Ah, there you are.
Oh there.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm, Reparo.
Oh,
Fixes
I
things
heard
right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
Yeah,
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
Okay.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor. This is the right area. I wonder where the flying page is.
What the flying pages? Oh, that's new. Okay. Lumos. Where's the other one? Revelio. That's the one.
Revelio.
Wait. There it is.
Got it. The flying page must be around here somewhere. Revelio.
Some kind soul help me.
Brilliant.
I trust the preliminary tasks weren't too much trouble.
No, they weren't.
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic.
Oh crap. I thought that was an X. Well, at least I got it right. My bad.
That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
Reparo.
Nicely done. Works like a charm, doesn't it?
Yes, sir. Now I remember. I think like the full version is like Oculus Reparo. I'm pretty sure Oculus means like for something for the glasses. I do the old-fashioned way.
Reparo.
Oh, whoops.
Accio. Revelio. Accio.
What am I missing?
Hello, looking for me?
Yes?
Natty, I hope I haven't kept you waiting long.
Not at all. Professor Weasley tells me that you need to go to Hogsmeade. You must be eager to have your own things again. And
a
to
new
see
wand.
the village.
I've been looking forward to it.
Good. Shall we set off? I intend to give you a first-rate Hogsmeade experience.
Please do. So beautiful. Bro, is my boy crying? What?
I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to accompany you.
Really?
Yes, I had planned to extend an invitation to you myself. I thought you might enjoy a butterbeer in the village. The timing of Professor Weasley's owl was perfect.
Frozen Amortentia once. It was an awful disaster. I thought he'd take an interest in them.
Yeah, that's definitely one of the coolest places at.
I cannot tell you how nice it is to breathe fresh air after being cooped up in ancient rooms. Grave mistake to take it as an elective class, believe me.
I believe you.
Though I suppose you would not really call it elective when your mother was the one who elected that you take it.
That's interesting to know. Oh, look at the graphics. Look at this place. This is so beautiful. Bro, I can't wait to see like all the Enders. Like, I haven't seen that guy since, of course, Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, but wait, was he in Deathly Hallows? Am I right? Comment down below if I'm right or wrong. If Holiday is in Deathly Hallows. I'm pretty sure I saw like his wand shop in the Half-Blood Prince. That's...
Hogsmeade is beautiful this time of year. Everyone will tell you to visit at Christmas. But that's one of the few times of year I would rather be indoors.
Not much for the cold, are you?
Oh, I do not mind the cold so much, but it has taken some getting used to. I did not grow up around snow.
Oh, you poor child. You're missing out. Bro. And my favorite season is winter. Why? Because I love snow and the cold. I'm used to that kind of crap. I'm not a fan in spring or summer. Why? Simple allergies. And two, I'm not a dude who likes warm weather. I'm a dude that likes a medium weather. Where'd you come from? Bro, you lost my train of thought. Okay. What was I saying? Oh yeah. Pretty much I like winter. And where I come from, yeah, I'm actually, as you all don't know, I was actually born in the United States.
Oh, wait, over here.
Where?
I often spot lacewing flies in this area.
Oh? What's so special about them?
They are interesting to look at, but if you stew them, you can also use them in potion making.
Okay, that's good to know. I'm pretty sure Snape actually use that kind of stuff. Yay, we made it! We made it to Hogsmeade.
And here we are.
Accio!
It is hard to know where to start. The Three Broomsticks is the place for butterbeer. And you can get any sweet you can imagine at Honeyduke's. I could not choose a favorite shop here. It changes with every visit. I can tell you that you are certain to find everything you need in Hogsmeade.
Oh, that's right. Wait, what's the currency in this game? I know I play like a lot of roleplay games and fantasy games, but most of them have like some sort of currency. Like Final Fantasy is Gil.
Professor Weasley said that you need to get potion recipes, spellcrafts, some seeds, and...
Under one.
A new wand.
Of course! You will enjoy Mr. Ollivander, and I am keen to see what you will do with a wand of your own. You should be able to collect everything you need and still have time to explore a little as well. Experience Hogsmeade at your own pace. We can meet up in the town circle when you are finished. Enjoy yourself. I will see you soon.
Alright, thank you, Natalie. Okay, I'm right here. I'm actually close to all the vendors. Alright people, are you ready? Let's see how I get the new one. Gribbled Ollivander. Yo, just like Sorcerer's Stone.
I'll be right with. It's
You're not
you.
the guy I pictured.
Just a moment, please.
Must be like a descendant.
Hello, sir. I'm looking for...
For a new wand, yes. It's about time.
Yes, about time.
Well, you're our new fifth-year student, are you not? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you are. Gerbold Ollivander's the name. But of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand makers in the world.
I figured
It's
it has to be
pleasure
like...
to meet you.
It had to be some sort of
Truly.
family thing.
Now, come with me. Let's find you the perfect wand, shall we? No, not you. Yes. Powerful core. 10.5 inches.
Oh, cool.
You might do. Here, give this one a try.
What kind of core is it?
Well, go ahead, swish.
Switch to the flip. Figure.
How odd. Once more, come on, really swish it. Oh dear. Well, this isn't a good match at all, is it?
Yep.
We'll find you something, not to worry. No, not you. Perhaps. Yes. A rare wood, 13 3/4 inches, dragon heartstring.
I got a heartstring.
Let's give this one a try.
Whoa!
Looks like it's back to the shelf for you.
Yeesh.
This is proving to be trickier than I had anticipated. How perplexing. Where are you? Perhaps you? There you are. Yes, I think you might be the one. Here, take it.
Let's see about this one. A rigged darkwood. Walnut. A unicorn hair. Lightly springy. An 11.5 inches. That's interesting. You could customize a wand.
Curious indeed.
Naturally gray. Honey brown.
How intriguing.
Curious indeed.
Interesting. So you could choose what your wand would look like.
How intriguing.
Curious indeed.
An ash brown.
How intriguing.
Curious indeed.
How intriguing.
Curious indeed.
How intriguing.
Interesting. That's cool. Dragon Heartstring that serves as the core of a wand, known for producing powerful magic. What about unicorn hair? The hair of the unicorn serves as the core of the wand, known for producing constant magic. Phoenix feather. The feather of the phoenix serves as the core of the wand, capable of producing great range of magic. Interesting. Let's try Dragon Heart.
A dragon heartstring wand is most powerful and learns quickly.
Ooh. Let's look at this one.
What do you think? Extraordinary. Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future. Now, how did that feel?
Good. Different. I sensed a sort of surge of some kind.
A match.
That's that
Your
Dragon
connection
Heartstring,
seemed
bro.
particularly powerful. The right wand will learn from you, just as you learn from it.
I'm eager to try it out.
I would imagine so. A wand with a dragon heartstring core is capable of dazzling magic. And the bond between you and your wand should only grow stronger. Do not be surprised at your new wand's ability to perceive your intentions, particularly in a moment of need.
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Ollivander.
I'll let you get to it. Do come and see me again if ever I can be of further assistance.
Bro, thank you. Bro, that sort of magical power? Bro, that's that Dragon Heartstring. Okay, I cut most of the part, like the potions, the crafts, you know, the other stuff. I got more carries intrigued by the raw part. Oh, there she is. Honey Dukes? What's this up? Check that, please.
I have everything. I see what you meant about not being able to pick a favorite shop.
We should walk around a bit more. Perhaps today is the day I finally pick one.
What the heck was that? What the? Is that a troll? Bro, I just got this one. And there's already smoke on sight. Bombard.
Draw it away from the building! Away from the village!
Another one? Bruh, smoke on sight? Jeez, what is wrong with these guys? Bro, I'm a quick time master. What you thought it was? Bro, a boss fight?
Are we reaching him at all?
Keep at it! We have to wet it down!
Whoa.
What was that?
I was trying to beat him at his own game.
I like it! Do more of it! Defend him!
Bro, smoke on sight is crazy. How'd you know you're different? Well, I guess no potato. Leviosa's not working on this man? Whoa, how? How? This dude is different.
Look, he's faltering.
Took him long enough.
We need to make sure he stays that way.
Bro, he broke through the defense. How? Oh no, they don't, bro. Whoa. He broke through the potato. What the heck is this? What are you cooking? What is that?
Goodness! A second troll. Did you two take on a fully grown troll by yourselves?
I suppose so. It's all a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Merlin's beard. Are you all right?
We are, and we were glad to help.
I'd say help.
Yeah, you better explain what the hell is that spell.
The makings of an aura, if you ask me.
An aura?
If you are unharmed, perhaps the two of you wouldn't mind helping me put a few things back to where they were.
Of course, officer.
Singer. Officer Singer. And thank you, again.
Oh, nothing like a good repair spell.
Repairer.
I will see what you need.
Bro. I know I'm like a level 3, but jeez. Smoke on sight is crazy. That means you're built different. That means you have no regard for human life. I feel like all I want is smoke.
Repairer.
Bro, these trolls are not demons. They're certified crash outs.
Thing to worry about.
Yeah, traditional school book. I mean, it's not bad. It's just pretty much more unique. No, I'll just stick with this one.
We were just talking about you.
Yeah, drink that tea, bro. You earned it.
Hello, sir. I don't believe we've met.
Allow me to introduce myself, Augustus Hill, clothier extraordinaire.
Oh.
I should like to thank you for your remarkable bravery in fighting those trolls, and not to mention your help restoring Hogsmeade to its rightful state.
I was happy to help.
Frankly, you deserve an Order of Merlin. But I can offer you something much more useful. I own Gladrag's wizardware, and among my inventory are some unique items that afford certain protections, as it were.
Oh.
Life-saving protections.
That's
And
good
as
to
I
know.
suspect this won't be your last dangerous encounter, I'd like to give you one such set of robes, in thanks for what you did today.
Thank you, Mr. Hill. That's very generous of you.
It's the least I can do. Now, let's try this on for size, shall we?
One of his eyes. Oh. Oh, I already know how to do this. I mean, I put on this rope. This cloak. Let's look at this one.
What an extraordinary introduction to Hogsmeade. I would say that we, and you in particular, have earned at least one butterbeer.
That's
Shall we
good.
head to the Three Broomsticks?
Sounds like a good idea.
Wonderful. Just down this way then.
I'm not young, just stretching.
I sell even more battle-worthy items. Should you be inclined, you're most welcome to peruse my shop at your leisure.
Thank you, sir. Wait.
You said you could get to the child when they came to Hogsmeade. That all you needed was a distraction. I gave you a distraction.
I just watched a student take down your distraction.
Wait, that's our goblin.
This child. What are you not telling me?
All you need to know is that if you cannot get to the child, then you have no value to me.
Let's
Oh,
go.
it's all about my character.
Did they see us?
I don't think so.
What was that goblin doing with Victor Rookwood?
Ranrock is working with Rookwood.
The goblin from the Daily Prophet. I knew I'd seen him somewhere. Quickly, let's get inside the Three Broomsticks.
Yeah. Well, let's just hope that he didn't see.
It's a treat to see you, Lord Gok. I shall let you know if I hear anything.
Thank you, Sirona.
You be well.
Hey, bro.
Now, what can I... Oh. There's a face I haven't seen before.
It's my first time here.
Welcome. Butterbeer's on me. Heard about the attack. I shall be looking in on the other shopkeepers and residents shortly. Glad to see you two escaped injury.
Thanks to this one, single-handedly took down a troll.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Well done.
Thanks for this.
My pleasure.
Great obliterate that
I will
man.
say, trolls in Hogsmeade. That's never happened before.
No kidding.
Something's not right. The only brutes we usually have to deal with are... How timely.
Well, that's just how he
Was
can
that
see.
Lodgok I saw leaving just now? Your clientele's not what it used to be, Sirona.
Not to worry, Victor. Once the two of you leave, the caliber of my clientele will greatly improve. I wouldn't do that if I were you, Theophilus.
Come now. No need for theatrics. I'm only here for this one anyway.
I don't know what you're talking about, bro.
I was enjoying a well-earned butterbeer.
Seriously.
Only want a quick word.
Perhaps you didn't hear me.
Bro.
I said, my friend is busy.
Bro, everybody want the
Think you had
smoke.
enough bloodshed for one day. Come, Theophilus. The Three Broomsticks isn't what it used to be. Let's take our galleons elsewhere.
Yeah.
Can't drink butterbeer forever.
Bro! Everybody want the smoke!
Seems you've made an unfortunate enemy.
No kidding.
Watch your back. Rookwood and Harlow are worse than any troll you might encounter.
How so?
Trolls, Ranrock, and Rookwood. What are you not telling me?
I promise to tell you everything, but it's perhaps best I do that later.
Yeah. Bro.
I think that now might be a good time to head back to the castle.
Was that getting dark? Bro, y'all saw that? Y'all saw everybody in the broomstick. In the broomstick. Bro, every single one of them want the smoke. Every single one. Bro. Bro, smoke on site is mad crazy. Yo. That was crazy. At nighttime.
I am certainly glad Sirona was there.
And that she isn't intimidated by thugs like Rookwood and Harlow.
I want to understand what's going on, and I hope you will tell me. But for the moment, we should return to the castle. Professor Weasley will certainly hear about the troll attack soon if she hasn't already. I don't want her to worry.
Finally, fast travel. Bro. Bro, a lot of things happened. Now we got a new wand. We got to deal with a troll and that gunman, bro. Wait, it's already day? Bro! I didn't see you get in your bed! Bro, that's mad crazy. Oh, from Fig. Come and see me. I've discovered something in the locket we found at Great Gods. Oh, that's right, the locket. Yeah, it has something to do with that Gringotts. What? 111? Oh no, that's crazy. How are you gonna get through that level? I think this must be the Ravenclaw's bathroom. Professor Fig, as if my schedule wasn't clogged enough, the ministry has charged me with arranging the rather inconvenient arrival of a new student at Hogwarts, a fifth year, if you can believe. Professor Weasley insists that we will need an escort and mentor to help them. And actually meets. I can't read that well because it's rare. I never heard that word before the term. Before term begins. I've assigned the text to you. Please see Professor Weasley for details. Professor Phileas Nicholas Black, Headmaster. Hey, Fig.
Professor, I'm glad to see you.
And I you. Thank Merlin you're in one piece. I heard about the attack. Trolls in Hogsmeade?
Sir, the trolls were wearing armor. It had that dark glow like the dragon collar.
Goblin silver. Ranrock used it to control the dragon. But how? And why send trolls too?
They were there because of me. I overheard Ranrock talking with Victor Rookwood.
Ranrock was in Hogsmeade? With Rookwood?
The trolls were Ranrock's distraction so that Rookwood could get to me. And he would have, had Sirona and the patrons at the Three Broomsticks not intervened.
This is grave news indeed. If Ranrock's goblins and dark wizards are after you, they want what we found in that vault.
They're after the locket. You said you discovered something in it.
Yes. I discovered an inscription. When I read it aloud, this map appeared. Clever enchantment. It's a map of Hogwarts, to be sure, but I do not know where it leads.
It leads to the library. A restricted section, to be precise.
The restricted
a bit
section?
beyond. I see traces of magic there on the map.
I suspected you would see something.
Shall we go?
I appreciate your enthusiasm, and I'm eager to discover what we may find there as well. But if our experience at Gringotts, let alone what happened to Miriam, taught me anything, it's that the path we're on is terribly dangerous. I'd like you to work with Professor Hecat a bit, before we continue.
But sir, how dangerous could the library be? Perhaps we're only after a book.
Perhaps we are only after a book. But we should be prepared
it's
for
in
anything.
the restricted
Once you've
section.
honed your defensive magic further, come and see me. I'll let Professor Hecat know to expect you.
What the heck? Oh, it must be that letter that read. Guess not. It's way deep. No homo. Hello, Professor.
I'm here about the new spell you wanted to teach me, Professor.
Good. Professor Fig indicated a certain urgency to you completing your defensive magic assignments. As such, you are to learn Incendio, the fire-making spell, handy for lighting torches, burning away spider webs, and, when necessary, defending against those who would wish to do us harm.
Sounds versatile.
Yeah, very versatile.
But before we get started, I'd like you to complete a few tasks. You may be surprised by some of them. Astonishing how much students don't think their professors know. When you're finished, come and see me. Then we shall begin working on Incendio. You know where to find me once you've finished.
We'll make you regret signing up.
Come on! I trust Mr. Brattleby was able to accommodate you and that you found success in your endeavors.
Indeed, he has.
I finished all of the tasks you gave me, Professor Hecat.
Glad to hear it. Then you should be ready to learn Incendio.
Should be, Professor.
Yes. I'm sorry to say, I visited enough careless colleagues at St. Mungo's to assure you that fire is a fickle servant. Your spellcasting has impressed me thus far, but please maintain focus. I would
That's good
rather
to
we
know.
not end today's lesson with your robes aflame. Let us begin. And remember, focus on the proper wand movement. Concentrate, and keep your wand steady.
I wonder when we learn Expelliarmus.
Good work.
I already know that. Jeez.
Feel free to practice in the classroom before you go. I've set up a few targets for you.
Incendio!
Jeez! My bad.
Getting it. Keep at it. And do try not to incinerate yourself.
Or the entire classroom.
Excellent defensive skills. Setting things ablaze is certainly cathartic, isn't it?
Incendio!
One more front row.
Revelio.
Loveliest of them all. And I don't say things I don't.
Ah, there you are.
Hello, sir. You'll be pleased to know that I worked on my defensive magic with Professor Hecat.
So I hear. She tells me you've taken rather well to your new wand. You must continue to work with her and your other professors to improve your skills. That said, I don't wish to postpone our visit to the library any longer. So, shall we proceed?
Fig! I have work for you. Come.
Headmaster, I'm with a student and my schedule
Your schedule will wait indefinitely, as will your student. I would think that after all the trouble you caused me with Osric, you'd be eager to make amends. My office, 5 minutes.
That man is exasperating. Unfortunately, our trip to the restricted section will have to wait a bit longer.
But Professor...
We have no choice. It would be unwise to provoke our illustrious headmaster further. I shall find you when I've completed whatever toils I must endure.
That's good to know. Is that not more like I hate the headmaster? It's more like he'd rather keep things in order, like kind of like Levi, who would be like more of a clean freak. If he was a total ass, he would probably like work with like Goblin, Ranrock. I think it's time to call it a day. Wait, he's down?
Sebastian, there you are. I was hoping to see you. I was in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack and saw what happened with Rookwood and Harlow.
Not many students have Victor Rookwood's attention. What was that all about?
I've never even met him. Perhaps he mistook me for another student.
If you say so. I won't press you now, but you will have to tell me what's going on at some point. You might need me. So, why were you looking for me?
I need to find something for Professor Fig, but it's in the restricted section of the library.
He can't get it himself?
He was called away by Black at the last moment. I suppose I could wait to get a note from him, but...
You want to show some initiative.
Precisely. You mentioned being clever enough not to get caught in the restricted section.
And I am. Meet me outside the library tonight. And tell no one.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll meet you later.
Okay. So Sebastian went to the restricted section while being caught. I wonder what's in the restricted section. It had to be some sort of book. But how the heck are we gonna go in and out?
See there? That's the door we need to reach. And those annoying prefects would love nothing more than to rat on us to Scribner. So don't let them see us. Understood?
I can be sneaky. Let's go.
Hold on now. There's a spell you should know. The Disillusionment Charm. Good for getting places you're not supposed to be. Cast it and you'll appear as little more than a trick of the light. Just as long as you keep your distance and stay quiet.
You mean I'll actually be able to turn invisible?
Something like that. It's not as foolproof as a cloak, but those are expensive. And spells are free. Give it a try.
I was about to say, they said invisibility cloaks are expensive. Bro, have you seen the invisibility cloak that Harry has? I'm pretty sure it belongs to his dad. Yeah, well, to someone else, but yeah. Got it. Do some movement. Yo. Okay.
I'll be quieter than a jobberknoll.
You gotta be quiet like an assassin. I swear, I'm literally invisible. Woo. Woo. Bro, I can feel the tension.
Blast. The librarian's still here. Quick, behind the bookcase.
Thanks.
You told me the librarian would be gone by now.
I said usually, but it'll still be all right. Do you see her desk behind me? The key is in the drawer of that desk. Now, here's what we're going to do. I'll create a distraction to draw her away. You focus on getting the key. I'll meet you outside of the restricted section.
Wait, why do we need a key? Isn't there a spell for this?
Alohomora. That's how I always used to get in.
Yeah.
But the librarian twigged that I knew the spell and cast an anti-Alohomora charm on the lock. So now it's just this key.
Well, damn.
But don't worry. I said I'd get you in, and I always keep my word. Trust me.
I'm about to say, am I supposed to be invisible?
Is someone there? Is that you, Peeves? Goodness gracious, what a mess! The library is no place for larking about. Out at once!
Damn it.
Goodness gracious, what a mess!
The key. Here it is. That wasn't so difficult after all.
Difficult.
How to find that book.
Oh, that one's charmed to look more useful than it is. It's fooled me twice. Never judge a tome by its cover, I say.
Good to know. New basic kind. Oh, so that's good to know.
Ghost, don't let her see you.
Where? Oh, I got an idea. Close. Whew.
Should be in the clear now. No need for us to be skulking about.
Silent as a grave. So what is it you've been looking for?
I'm looking for a cure to help my twin sister, Anne, so that she can return to Hogwarts. Because Merlin knows everyone else has given up.
Why do you think you'll find a cure in the restricted section? Does the Hogwarts matron have nothing that can help Anne?
No! We've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's. But I can research on my own. No need to concern yourself with that right now. Let's focus on what you're after. Which is what, precisely?
I'll know it when I see it.
You're being awfully cryptic.
I was gonna say vague, but sure. What do you? Okay, that's strange. Like, Sebastian was looking for a cure to help his sister. But he tried everyone, even the nurse. What the heck happened to her? What the heck is that sound?
Who have we here? Sebastian Solo and his new little friend. Out exploring where they shouldn't be.
Dude.
Naughty, naughty. You'll get caught.
Peeves, don't
I'm going to tell. I'm going to tell. I'm going to tell.
Snitch!
Oh, blasted Peeves! I've got to stop him, or at least get to the librarian with a good excuse for all of this.
Wait, I don't want you getting into trouble for me.
I have a way with the faculty when it comes to disciplinary matters. Besides, I like having friends who are in my debt.
Hey.
Now go. Good luck in your search. Now, where has that damned poltergeist got to?
I know just the spell to repair this armor.
Oh, that's right. Zach.
Reparo!
A gardener's robe? Hey. They really want to get that hands on that book. Bro, how deep does this restriction actually go? I mean, this is Hogwarts we're talking about. Everywhere has like a secret passage.
Of course, traces of ancient magic. There must be more to this room.
Bro, it's similar to like the first one.
That's it.
Good.
Where might this lead?
That's a real question. If you're curious, while I'm drinking Diet Mountain Dew. I can't tell the difference because it tastes the same. Well, to me. Oops.
Accio! Revelio! Ah, I need to wake up that rune over there.
Wait a minute.
Lumos. I wonder if I can hit the rune with a spell. Incendio! Accio! Lumos. I wonder if I can hit the rune with a spell.
How did I not die after that? Okay.
Not surprising. Guards at the ready.
Well.
Potato! Stupefy!
Whoa! Okay, Thor, I see you.
Incendio! Ah. Potato! Stupefy! Incendio!
I tried to use Incendio like on my opponent. I guess it's like has like shorter range. Alright boys, get this over.
Potato! Stupefy! Incendio!
Hey! If only you had good hops.
Whoa.
Okay. And now, as you can see, I finished with that part. That one's a lot more training than the other one. You know, I just jump cut it, but seriously. Ooh. Oh boy.
This must be the way forward, but to where?
Another one. Alright, let's get this over with. I wonder.
Nearly there. Best keep my wits about me.
Okay, at least I figured it out. Well, it's like these things you gotta get like much more trickier and trickier. Ops for days. Oh boy. Yep, I knew. He got homies. You sit down. At least this one sit down. Bro, you guys too?
Potato! Stupid one. Stupid one. Accio. Incendio. Stupid one. Potato. Stupid one. Stupefy. Incendio.
I'm gonna try and make my way to make more of these. Hold on.
It is a book after all.
It was a book. All that trouble to the girl one book. I mean, it's ancient magic, so. Not possible. Let's see what this one shows us. That's actually pretty nice of them. Actually, I'm good with this.
wanted to see me? Headmistress Fitzgerald, Professor Rackham.
Oh.
Miss Isadora Morganach. Welcome.
Professor Rookwood, Professor Bakar.
We understand that you are adjusting well to life at Hogwarts.
I am.
I am glad. Especially in light of your unusual situation, starting as a 5th year.
As it happens, I was
A new student?
New? Yes, sir. I'm starting school as a 5th year.
also admitted to Hogwarts as a 5th year. I've never heard of another like us.
Miss Morganach, when we spoke yesterday after class, you asked about the beautiful swirls you saw years ago when we visited your hamlet.
I recognized you all immediately. I cannot thank you enough for what you did.
We were glad to help.
And yes, I did see swirls of magic everywhere that day. My father insists it was my imagination running wild, but it was certainly real to me.
It was not your imagination.
Percival, Professor Rackham can see them too. But we've never known of another who could.
I don't understand. What are they?
The whispers or traces that appear when a particular form of ancient magic is wielded.
Ancient magic?
Few are capable of wielding it. Hogwarts itself is a stronghold of ancient magic.
So if I can see traces of ancient magic, does that mean I can wield it too?
With the proper training.
But let us not get ahead of ourselves.
So my character's the
Miss
same
Morganach.
thing.
What's that glow? I don't see a glow.
What glow?
Nor do I.
There's a glow?
Before I can train you to wield such magic, you must first master all that Hogwarts has to offer.
A magic this powerful can do great harm in the wrong hands. It must be wielded by a select few. As such, we ask that you not speak to anyone about what we have discussed here today.
So there's others like my character who can literally see traces of ancient magic. That's pretty like a crazy bomb to drop. So they're like others like them. So I wonder, is it like anomalies, like you can't predict like which one who has it throughout every generation, or is it like something that can be passed down, like family? I'm actually dying curious. I'm actually low-key curious about this ancient magic.
Sebastian.
Where's Sebastian?
Sneaking in the restricted section again! I had thought we were through with this mischief. Clearly detentions are insufficient. I'm afraid I must take this to the headmaster.
But that being said, Peeves informs me that you didn't come alone tonight.
You snitch of a poltergeist!
Someone has coerced you. I would have you tell me. You're a bright boy. Don't waste this.
There was nobody else. I came alone.
Yo, Sebastian's a real one!
Oh, Sebastian. What will your uncle say?
Nope. Him. He's a real one. I'm gonna give that boy some credit. Maybe when I play the game, I gotta learn how to use Alohomora.
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look. Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us.
But how?
Still,
that book
I
was...
will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
They were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did.
Yeah.
She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
Oh.
What will you tell them about Mr. Osric's death?
I don't know how much I dare say. George tried to convince the ministry about Ranrock, but to no avail. My instinct is to follow the path we are on for the moment and keep the details to ourselves until we know more.
That's good to know.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
True. I wonder how Sebastian's doing. But what was I saying? After Sebastian? Oh, that's right.
It's time to prove your dueling mettle and see if we've a new school champion. Meet me at the usual place for the final round of crossed wands. Also, the training dummy is still available.
Good to know.
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
But what? What was I about to say? Oh, yeah. The book. Apparently some of the pages were missing. Like 2 of them. But I was wondering, how? How can there be 2 pages missing and someone caught to the book before my character? Like, that book was pretty damn deep below Hogwarts. Yo, kind of remind me of my day playing Spider-Man. Remember doing that fast travel? More Hawks.
Professor Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
Jay, I get questions left and right. I wonder, what is this defensive? Expelliarmus? Yo, that's one of the most powerful spells. I mean, it's strong enough to go up against Abracadabra.
Oui.
Leviosa! Hey, Gringo!
Oui. 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 Oui.
Cutscene! Oh, I'm a sucker. Yo, crazy.
I hope you were able to take care of everything I had asked you to do.
Yes, ma'am.
Professor, I completed all of your most recent assignments.
Well done. Then you're ready to learn Expelliarmus.
Yes!
Pay close attention. The disarming charm may often be all you need to defeat the most powerful dark witches and wizards you might encounter.
This spell was...
Spellcasting requires a focused mind and a steady wand. Good work. The dummy is here if you wish to stay and practice.
Expelliarmus!
You seem to have the right end of the stick, but keep practicing. Expelliarmus may save your life one day.
That's why I put like a lock on. I just try to study its range. Alright, guys. Look. 143 miles ago. No harm, no foul.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
Oh crap, no kidding. I mean, who knows what kind of magical beasts are there in these woods? Besides hippogriffs. What's that guy doing all the way over there? Hang on. First, let's talk to Natty.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Hello, Natty. How are you? I hope you've recovered from our rather eventful trip to Hogsmeade.
I am well, but I have been worried about you, my friend. With Ranrock and Rookwood and Harlow after you?
I'm all right at the moment.
We did not speak about it at the time, but I am hoping now you might tell me why they were looking for you.
You know what they say? Keep your friend close, your enemies closer.
They want something that Professor Fig and I found at Gringotts.
When were you at Gringotts?
Just before we came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why I was late to the sorting ceremony. A portkey brought us there after the dragon attacked our carriage.
What on earth?
There's one more thing. It's a bit odd, if I'm honest. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient magic.
Is that the magic you used fighting the trolls in Hogsmeade?
I think so. I'm still learning, but I can see traces of it, and I've cast magic I can't otherwise explain. I know that's a lot to absorb.
It is. And I will have more questions. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us. To all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. I realized something that day in Hogsmeade. You displayed such courage fighting that troll. And Serona wasn't intimidated one bit by Rookwood and Harlow. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matibili land. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Good. Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair. And the fact that they're working with Ranrock, well...
All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right, but how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
I beg your pardon! How dare you threaten me?
What's going on here?
Well, I'm over here. I was gonna figure out what's up with that guy.
Teach you for some assistance.
It's a girl. Never mind. Grace Pinch Smuggle.
Hello. Can I help you?
Oh, thank goodness. Yes. My name is Grace Pinch Smedley. Of the Bath
Smedley.
Pinch Smedleys? I was hoping someone would come along soon. I was about to defy my father's wishes and would never have forgiven myself. You see, I need to retrieve something from the bottom of the lake. Might you be the one to help me?
Diving into the lake sounds like an adventure. Tell me more.
Splendid! Precisely the response I'd hoped for.
What do you need help retrieving?
Years ago, my grandfather, who fancied himself quite the astronomer, set sail from Hogsmeade Station for what was meant to be a quick stargazing cruise with my grandmother. They never returned.
I'm so sorry. What happened to them?
We can't be sure. We only know that neither they nor their boat made it back to shore. They were presumed drowned. Father was so distraught that he forbade our family from setting foot on or in the Black Lake ever again. A treasured family astrolabe vanished with them that night. If you could dive down and retrieve it, I may be able to bring my father some peace.
What exactly is an astrolabe?
It's an astonishing ancient navigational tool. Essentially, a handheld model of the universe. It's mainly used for studying the stars, astronomical pursuits, but it has nearly 1,000 uses. Fascinating device. Sadly, I'd imagine it's rusted beyond repair now. Still, we'd love to have it returned to us. It would be like getting a bit of my grandparents back.
That's actually pretty sweet.
It sounds dangerous, especially for something of mere sentimental value.
I understand. But I'd be forever grateful. Of course, you may discover much more than the astrolabe. Anything else you found would be all yours. I've cross-referenced the vessel's last alleged location against the lake's topography, depth charts, and tide schedule. My best guess is that it's just over there, about a furlong from the dock. It would be wonderful to have my grandfather's astrolabe back. I do hope you find the astrolabe. It would mean so much to our family.
It sounds as if her astrolabe is just northeast of the dock. I should dive down and see.
They must have come this way. Think! They say you're hard to hit, but that won't stop me.
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research.
Where y'all get that suit?
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
Student, you can't be sick.
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Stupefy!
You should never have come in.
Let him Protego!
Unhand me! You will not survive this fight!
Stupefy! Accio! Incendio!
Whoa!
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
We should be done.
I'm not going anywhere.
What the? Potato?
Tell Rookwood to find himself. Stupefy!
You're no match for me.
Protego!
Stop that right now!
Expelliarmus!
My wand! Is that all? You've made a great mistake.
Incendio!
Alright, who want the smoke? Bro, that was a close call. I need more of those potions.
Are you alright?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why 2 Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
You mentioned someone named Priya.
Yes, my wife. She's the one who piqued my interest in Merlin. Gave me a book when we were students at Hogwarts. Typical hard-working Hufflepuff. Brilliant potioneer. Has her own shop in Nocturne Alley. She's a travelling vendor. Hears what's going on in the Highlands before I do.
Dang. That girl really knows how to put in work.
You're a researcher?
Nora Treadwell at your service. Historian and archaeologist specializing in Merlin's work and life.
Robin would definitely get along with her.
Merlin? Of the legend of King Arthur?
The very same. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
What? Is that even a thing? Is that possible?
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has its symbol in the center. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the center of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honors? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis. I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the mallow sweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the mallow sweet on the swirl, and we'll see what happens. Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
Whoa.
This is uncharted territory. I am curious about these pyres.
Wait a minute.
Incendio!
Merlin's beard!
The flames make the pyre sink.
They work like a candle. God, I was remembering.
Beard, how beautiful! What a day!
Whoa.
I can hardly believe it.
Same here. I'm about to say this. That's what reminded me a lot like when I played Resident Evil Village.
I take it we can call that a success?
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require mallow sweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, ma'am.
And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
Wow, so beautiful. I gotta have to learn a little more. Let the quest begin.
Good morning, Professor Garlick.
How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie.
Oh, that's actually nice.
Oh, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden.
I prefer a
We
blue
do
rose.
look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacula than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous
interesting looking
tuber
wand.
known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears.
Why?
Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug.
That's why. Yep. Something like, push it! Keep me the sneakers! Jeez. The screw just broke the damn glass.
The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo!
Yeah.
I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then.
Mature?
Splendid work, everyone.
That mandrake is a mature one?
Now for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables. You can all get started. I need to have a brief word with our new student.
I wonder if hippogriffs like knotgrass.
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
No kidding. I nearly went deaf. I wonder what would do that.
Nearly went deaf.
Well, yes. Of course, the cry of a mature mandragora can be fatal, so remember to keep those ears protected. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful. A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Miffler's Fancy or roses?
But I was shocked that a mandrake can be fatal.
Dittany's restorative properties make it
I mean,
a
that could
vital
kill somebody.
ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class.
Professor Sharp. Oh, so I got time.
Well done! Once it can be harvested, your dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some
Chinese
plants are
chomping
better
cabbage?
suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and
Pruitt.
mind your fingers. They do bite.
I don't lose a hand.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there, but your lead.
Oh. Thanks.
Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
You're welcome.
Your duel with Sebastian! And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh. Well, thank you.
I nearly put Sebastian in his place myself. I mean, I would have, if Hecate hadn't stopped me.
Didn't she stop that dragon skull from crushing you?
Typical Slytherin trick, dropping a dragon skull on someone during a fight. We Gryffindors fight with honor. And, Ravenclaws too. At least you did. Here we are. Home of the Chinese chomping cabbage.
As some would say, there is no
almost
point
lost a
during
stamp
a
once.
fight.
Don't worry. Nurse Blaney put it back on. Trust me, you do not want to go through that. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest. Look at that! They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters.
What is those teeth
Vicious little
made out
bastards,
of?
aren't they? My kind of plants. Not
Literally.
like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that just have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but, well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
I can actually picture that kind of shit in my head.
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of backup, even if it is from a cabbage.
It's chaos out there.
Yeah.
Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class.
And with that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon hide gloves,
Dang.
I shall end our lesson here. Terribly sorry, Mr. Clopton.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Yo, such memories. So Professor Sharp. Yeah, that to do what I meant.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect.
There's nothing wrong with his leg. I mean, he's like...
You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wiggenweld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw.
Hey.
Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wiggenweld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it.
Yeah.
Please begin. Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous. I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir.
That was quick.
Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippin's, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time around.
Hey, there's either one. Sometimes it can be skill, sometimes it's just being lucky.
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors of a goblin rebellion.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an extraordinary opportunity. I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh.
Isn't that obvious?
But she can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
What's that?
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
I'll get you the Fwooper feather, as long as you're certain Sharp won't miss it.
I assure you he won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
I think that will be enough.
Your potion should not be that color, Miss McDowell.
Let's see what that. Oh, Fwooper feather. Very good feather. A chest. The money. Madonna. Date 37 of December 1875. From author to office. Subject boring and birds. Boring and birds has had an sorry, it's the Mountain Dew. Increased amount of activity outside of an ordinary shop hours, particularly in the wee hours of the night, with suspicion deliveries being made to the shop back at entrance. Given what we know of the shop reputation, we are adding more auras to join those that we had already been watching. The shop, you are amongst the new additions. Further instructions follow.
Potion stations organized and free of clutter.
Alright,
here's the Fwooper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you! This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Edurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
Alright. Time to go back to brew the Edurus.
Should you chop the Dittany or crush it? The wrong answer could result in the unfortunate loss of your eyebrows.
Not the brows! A potion that enhances the drinker's defense by covering the vein with a durable rocky skin. What's this potion? Felix Phillips. Enhances the drinker's chances of success with their endeavors. But you gotta know what Felix Phillips is. It's basically liquid luck. What do you... Hey, that's fast. I'm pretty sure my character's still in the background. Just stir in that pot. Let this man cook.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and... That's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to... Ah!
Get it!
Again! Dragon Dog! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
Professor Sharp must...
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor.
Dang.
Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this. Remember, precision is key when brewing potions.
I brewed an Adurus potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
What do you mean, sir?
I'm not sure what you're talking about, Professor.
You will not earn favor with me by failing to take responsibility for your actions. I suggest you heed my warning.
Yes, sir.
As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical, given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all.
Okay. Finally here. Bro. How can that wad end up all the way from over here?
Good of you to come. My friend, Professor Fig, speaks highly of you, and your resourcefulness. He was vague as to details, but mentioned your having tracked down a difficult-to-find book. I wondered if you'd be willing to do a little detective work on my behalf.
I suppose I could. But why should I spend my time on a glorified errand?
It is much more than a glorified errand, to be sure. I dare say you'll find my proposal intriguing. Please, hear me out. You see, about a century ago, an heirloom applewood wand with a fairy wing core went missing from this very shop. My great-aunt suspected a student named Richard Jackdaw. He'd been serving as an assistant here and suddenly vanished.
Richard Jackdaw?
Like the bird. In fact, he was known to frequent the Hogwarts Owlry.
Hey.
We searched there, of course, but found no wand. We did find a series of statues similar to Jackdaw's. I'm certain they're a clue, but I cannot figure out where they lead. Jackdaw was last heard tittering about some pages with a map he'd stolen from Peeves. As you can imagine, the poltergeist was less than helpful.
Is there anything special about the wand?
Oh, yes. It's terribly special. But not in the way you might think. It won't grant special powers to the caster, no. Nothing like that. But it will ease the hearts and minds of the Ollivanders to know of its return. And that power is immeasurable.
I'll have a look for you. You've certainly given me plenty to go on.
Ah, you've brought hope to this old one-maker's heart. Professor Fig was right. You are a remarkable student.
Hey guys, right now, yes, this is my new room. You can actually see the full bed right here. And also, I tried like a new way for my Let's Play. How does this camera angle look? Anyway, as you can see, I'm all Ravenclaw dripped out. And let's get into this mission. Really? $4? Whatever the your currency is.
Here I am, as good as my word.
We meet again, Richard Jackdaw.
I suppose I shouldn't be surprised to see you. Only a Ravenclaw would travel this far in pursuit of knowledge.
Well said. Now, where do we go from here?
Follow me. I shall lead you as far as I can, but I fear I may remain a tad reluctant to revisit the scene of my demise. Keep your eyes open for a bird bath. When you find it, say intramuros. I think it's Latin. Or Greek. As you can imagine, I never paid much attention in school. Shall we?
You should really pay more attention in school, bro.
Aside from the bird bath, anything else I should look for?
Indeed. A few landmarks. A stone bridge, a waterfall, and, if I recall, a lake. You'll see.
You've been very helpful. Thank you.
What the hell was that? I swear I heard something.
Surprising how much of this is, rather unfortunately, coming back to me. Yes. You know, the closer we get, the more I'm remembering. Probably best I leave you to it. Simply stick to the path and keep a sharp eye out for that bird bath. Adieu.
Sure.
Is that Latin? Or Greek?
Make up your damn mind, man. Yeah, those guys kind of remind me from the Chamber of Secrets. Good memories.
Nothing to do now but keep going. The waterfall. For a thief, Jackdaw's surprisingly as good as his word.
Now to find a bird bath. I'll let you guys be. I knew I was hallucinating. Yep, I'm not hallucinating. Those are centaurs. Better not get on their bad side. Old people don't play no games. Just go find what I'm looking for. So I said the wand. Then go to the main story.
Something oddly solemn about this place. Such regal creatures, stags.
think so, huh?
There it is, just as Jackdaw described.
I feel like this one is gonna be important.
Intramuros.
I knew it!
Aren't you a little far from home?
Redrock knew you'd eventually lead us to whatever it is you're hiding. Attack!
Neil!
I will...
Potato!
I won't rest.
Hey bro, you only got $3? Maybe your boss to pay
We'll
it.
report back to Ranrock now. Let's see where Jackdaw has led me.
Level 15. Yes, sir.
I wonder how big this place is.
Oh, yeah. As you can see, I got some other stuff. I got the endurance potion. Also, Felix Felicis. Should I be on the safe side? I'm gonna give that Felix Felicis a try. Yeah, perfect case.
I can shoot the symbol, but it doesn't stay lit for long. I need to light all three before they time out on me. Impressive.
To be honest, I guessed that shit.
Incendio! Potato! Stupid one! Expelliarmus! Stupid one! Accio! Expelliarmus! Incendio! It's a good thing. Down there. Accio!
I know I need that Sunday.
Potato! Stupid one! Stupid one! Accio! Incendio! Potato!
Well, how many bastards are you? Wait for. That's it.
Accio! Incendio!
take something.
More spiders. These can't be what the hell is with Jack. Stupid one.
I think you're the boss. You're a good boss. So see.
Cortego. Stupid one. Farewell, monster. I can only imagine how these spiders have multiplied since Jackdaw came this way. I need to look around for the symbol. Not a headless skeleton in sight. But I may as well help myself to this. Perhaps the next symbol is hidden somewhere.
Alright, fine. Next symbol. Just wow. Need to aim it with just the right angle.
Must be getting closer to Jackdaw's remains and those pages. We meet again, Richard Jackdaw. Ah, shame. Those splinters must be what's left of Ollivander's wand. At least I can take the pages. Here it is, the map that brought your doom, Jackdaw. something beyond this room.
Yep, I know that you boys want to fight.
Stupid. Stupefy. Accio. Incendio.
Damn.
Expelliarmus. Expelliarmus will disarm you brutes. Accio. Incendio.
Damn!
Protego.
Yeah, stupid with my Protego.
Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Expelliarmus. Accio.
Where'd you get that from?
Expelliarmus. Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Leviosa. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Incendio. But that's unnerving. What's happening? I've seen this before. In Gringotts and the restricted section.
Yeah. I didn't expect it to be like
Where am I? Oh no, the room's starting to flood.
Devastator, move!
What sort of magic is this?
That's the one that
I can only hope this magic protects me until I'm able to make my way out of here. What is this place?
Can it be?
Wait. You can see me? You can see the
It's
character?
you. Has someone finally found our map chamber?
I recognize you from the Pensives. You're Professor Rackham.
I am indeed. I must confess that I am surprised to see someone so young standing before me.
I'm the same age that you and Isadora Morganach were when you started at Hogwarts.
You've paid attention. And might I presume you share our ability?
To see traces of ancient magic?
Yes.
Yes, sir, I do.
As you have likely realized by now, our ability gives us a unique relationship with all forms of magic. We can access expressions of magic that few others can. Opportunities will arise that allow you to sharpen this rare talent. Do not squander them.
I won't, Professor. Thank you.
We have much to discuss. But first, a map found in a certain book led you here. Place the book on the pedestal.
I don't have the book with me, sir.
That is unfortunate. I'm afraid we must pause our conversation until you return with the book.
Sure.
I'm a bit confused, sir. Why is this room called the map chamber?
I assure you that all will be clear once the book has been placed on the pedestal.
Very well. I'll retrieve the book right away.
Good. We shall speak again once the book is in place.
Talent.
I found the pages and the map chamber. Why would I need the book?
Because where am I?
I'm back at Hogwarts. I wonder when Professor Fig will be back. I did promise him I wouldn't neglect my studies while he was away. Suppose I have enough to distract myself with till he returns with the book.
Over here.
Okay, why did you...
Sebastian,
night, bro?
It's been a while.
It has. Glad you received my owl. I have something to show you.
First, let me thank you for what you did in the library.
Of course. Scribner tried to give me detention, but I have ways out of these things.
Well, you took the fall for me, and that counts for something.
Did you find what you were looking for?
I did, but something was missing. I'm not sure here is the best place to discuss it.
Understood. We can talk more in a moment, in the Undercroft. Not even the professors know about this place.
How did you find this place?
My friend, Ominous Gaunt. He named it the Undercroft. We used to play gobstones here all the time. With my sister, Anne. She loved that infernal game. What I wouldn't give to lose to her again. I should tell you, I swore to Ominous I would safeguard this place. So please, keep this between us. He never confides in anyone.
My word.
But he's trusted me since the day we met. I wouldn't want to jeopardize that. We used to sneak in here almost daily. We've never been caught.
I think I've seen Ominous in potions. Or was it herbology? I've noticed that he uses his wand to navigate the castle.
He does. No idea how, though. Ominous was born blind, and no spell could reverse it. His wand seems almost sentient. Not surprising, I suppose. Ollivander always says, the wand chooses the wizard.
Is that how he found this place?
No, someone in his family knew about it. The Gaunts are full of secrets. I've never heard anyone else speak of it, and I've certainly never seen anyone else here. Again, mention this to no one, especially Ominous. He has no love lost for his family or their secrets, but this place is special to him.
Understood. But why does Ominous have no love lost for his family?
His father's family are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Obsessed with blood status, most of them. Ominous cannot abide them, as he'll be the first to tell you. Anyway, the Undercroft has been a perfect place to sneak off to, away from prying eyes, and even practice otherwise forbidden spells.
Really? Like what?
Like the Blasting Curse. Professors say it's not an appropriate spell to teach students.
It sounds like a dangerous spell.
You sound like Ominous. He frowns upon using forbidden spells. Although he did enjoy learning this one. A spell like Confringo is only truly dangerous in untrained hands. Such spells should be properly taught, not banned. To be fair, I'm admittedly partial to more fiery forms of magic. But you should learn it. I can teach it to you safely here.
That's actually a good thing.
It may take a while to get the feel for it. Mimic my wand movement. The incantation is Confringo.
Very well.
You're getting it. Ready to actually try it out? Stick to the target. Best to keep the Undercroft intact. Have a go at those candelabras. Both have their uses, but I think you'll find that a Confringo cast travels a bit farther than that of a spell like Incendio. Confringo! Nice work. How's it feel?
It's a tad hot.
You'll get used to it.
Dang! Look at the wand! Yo, even the wand is smoking.
Well done.
Oh, that wand is steaming, bro!
I have to say, I enjoyed that.
The first time Ominous and I practiced Confringo, we singed our eyebrows.
I would have paid to see that.
I swore we'd never live it down.
Not the eyebrows,
To this
bro.
day, there's something about that spell that's addictive.
Addictive?
The blast does heat things up. I see how you lost your eyebrows.
You'll get used to it. Anne, Ominous and I used to practice down here for hours. The Undercroft was our retreat. Haven't been here in some time. It's not the same without Anne.
I'm sorry about your sister. If there's anything I can do...
Perhaps when I next head to Feldcroft, you could come along. Meet Anne. She could use some cheering up.
Just let me know when and I'll meet you.
Oh, she misses Hogwarts. She's been stuck at home with our guardian, Uncle Solomon. Unfortunately, you'll have to meet him too. Well, meeting a new student will be precisely what she needs.
I shall look forward to it.
Cheers. By the way, what was it you couldn't discuss out in the hall earlier?
I'm not sure where to start.
You said something was missing from what you found in the library. Might it have something to do with Victor Rookwood? He didn't mistake you for someone else at all in Hogsmeade, did he?
Nothing gets past you. I'll tell you what I can. Rookwood and Ranrock are trying to recover something they think I took from a vault in Gringotts.
Gringotts? When were you there?
Professor Fig and I wound up there after the dragon attack. There was this port key that...
A port key? To Gringotts?
Well, it's all a bit convoluted.
I'm listening.
You must promise to keep this between us.
I trusted you with knowledge
Well,
of the
you might as well
secret
spill the
Undercroft.
beans, bro.
You can trust me.
All right. I can see traces of ancient magic.
Ancient magic? I don't know what I was expecting you to say, but it wasn't that. What does that even mean?
Honestly, I'm not entirely certain. All I know is that I can see whispers of an old magic that hardly anyone else can. Fig and I think that Ranrock has somehow found a way to harness that magic's power.
Are you telling me that goblins may be wielding some sort of wizard magic?
That's what we're trying to find out.
And this ability of yours, does it allow you to wield this magic too?
I don't know.
Well, when you do know, tell me.
You're able to see it.
I've been studying archaic forms of magic for ages. Perhaps we can help each other. In the meantime,
Archaic
with both
magic?
Rookwood and Ranrock after you, I suspect a bit more time practicing the blasting curse is in order. Spend as much time here as you'd like. And remember, keep this place between us.
Professor Weasley? Somewhere away from prying eyes.
It was that?
Forgive me, the headmaster stopped me and I... Merlin's beard. I see you've wasted no time. Well done. Shall we?
After you, Professor.
Ladies first. Well, wait, why am I surprised? Hogwarts is known for having like secret passages in their castle.
What is this place?
This is the Room of Requirement. It only appears when one is in real need of it. Ordinarily,
Wait, is
a
that that
student
room
might
from-
stumble upon this room entirely by accident.
The Half-Blood Prince?
If ever. I'd only planned to suggest to you how to find it by walking past that bit of wall, focusing on what you need. But you've managed to reveal the room on your own. While I'm here, we should take advantage of the moment. Now, where is Deke? He must have sneaked past and gone ahead.
Deke, Professor.
The house elf I was speaking to in my classroom your first day. Thought he might help you use the room once you found it.
Oh.
There's no chance I'm clambering over this mess. This presents the perfect opportunity to teach you Evanesco, the vanishing spell. You can cast Evanesco to vanish certain objects, such as these chairs and other things here in the room. I suggest you practice the wand movements first, then you can clear the chairs away. Splendid. Now, cast Evanesco on those chairs. Excellent work. You'll note that you are now in possession of Moonstone. We shall discuss its uses later. Let's move on. Where in Merlin's name is that elf?
Oh yeah, I can get these stones.
Is that... Goodness. My old school bag. I wondered where that had got to. I can't believe it's still here. I'll just take a quick look at this. Give you an opportunity to explore on your own until we locate Deke.
Yes, Professor.
Dear me. Can't you keep it down? Some of us are trying to rest.
Sorry.
Accio.
Is there anything in that deity? Okay, I'm not going to ignore that.
Hope this isn't as precarious as it looks.
An intruder! Stop them! No, not... that's not helpful, you worthless pile of tin!
Bit often, room bottom lightning, that.
How does anyone other than a house elf manage to get around in here?
I guess he must use the teleportation charm.
What was that? Was that a golden snitch?
What was what?
Perhaps.
Accio,
Get your
How
hands
the
and
golden
find
snitch
out.
able to get in there? How the heck did they get in here? I mean, it makes sense. But didn't it just about footage?
I hope that house elf can find us in here.
Yeah, there's like another frame mark. Wait, is that the house elf?
Yikes! Careful! Huh? Oh, there you are. Wait right there. Deke will come to you. Hello.
Ah, Deke, we've been looking for you.
Apologies, Professor Weasley. Deke was looking through some of what's appeared in the room since Deke was last here. Is this the student?
Indeed it is.
Deke is honored to meet you.
Yes.
Deke has been a friend since I was a second year. We discovered this room together. I mentioned you to Deke. We believe that you might be able to benefit from this room like I did. Deke, would you be so kind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. The Room of Requirement will always be equipped for the Seeker's needs. It's unplottable, so won't appear on any map. Most happen upon it by accident, if ever. Deke's seen students in need of an extra file for potions stumble upon the room filled with them. You seem to have accessed it in its form as the Room of Hidden Things.
I was thinking about needing a place away from prying eyes. Brilliant.
Oh, that explains it then.
What I need specifically is a place where I can catch up on my schoolwork without distraction.
Well then, the room can provide you with precisely that. Now, it's time to focus on what you need.
Really?
Just close your eyes. Imagine the room precisely as you need it. The room will do the rest.
Okay. Bro, what do you imagine?
You've given yourself.
Yeah, you gave it a freaking makeover? let's try it out.
Very good. When conjuring more complex objects, you'll need what's called a spellcraft. Spellcrafts are like recipes. They list the ingredients or resources needed to conjure a particular object. You should have acquired some for a potion station and potting table from tomes and scrolls in Hogsmeade.
I did. Where can I find the resources I need?
While resources such as moonstone can be obtained throughout the Highlands, it's much safer and easier to purchase them. They can also be collected by vanishing objects in the room, such as the chairs you vanished earlier. In fact, you should have enough resources for now.
I see. Can I regain resources by vanishing something I've already conjured?
You can indeed. Quite perceptive. Why don't you give it a try? Go ahead and conjure the potion station and potting table. You should find both familiar, since they'll resemble the ones you've already used to study magical plants and brew potions in class. Well done. You can use these whenever you need to brew potions or grow plants.
Okay, y'all see this room?
Come and see me as soon as you can. I've returned from a rather unproductive trip to the Ministry, hoping your time has been more fruitful than mine.
Okay.
I would like to teach you Wingardium Leviosa. It can be used to levitate objects for a short time. Once you've completed a few prerequisite tasks, do see me after class.
I'm ready for the next lesson, Professor.
Very well. First, you'll need to gather some moonstone. You can acquire it by vanishing items here in the Room of Requirement, or you can gather it carefully outside of the Hogwarts grounds. Return to me once you've gathered enough, and we shall begin the lesson.
I was hoping to see you.
You're back.
Finally. Minister Spavin talks more than he listens. Ranted on and on about rogue dragons. Wouldn't listen to a word about goblins. Speaking of which...
Listen, Professor. So much happened while you were away. Your friend, Mr. Ollivander, sent me an owl asking for help finding an heirloom wand that was stolen from him.
He did he?
And so I went to the owlery like he said, and there were all these statues.
What do you mean, statues? In the owlery?
Yes, which led me to a secret hideout where I found Richard Jackdaw's ghost.
Who on earth is Richard Jackdaw?
He was a student here long ago. Anyway, he told me about a secret cavern. I went there, and right next to Jackdaw's skeleton, I found the missing pages.
You found the pages?
I did. And because Jackdaw had followed the map they contained, when I found the pages, I found the location on the map. Believe it or not, it's a room below Hogwarts.
Why am I not surprised? Shall we?
I was hoping you'd say that. Oh, and we'll need to bring the book.
I just noticed that the Felix potion just worn off.
endless time.
Yep. Where's the part of the guy?
This looks promising.
Yeah, I'm guessing that's where that book goes. Okay.
A map. There's Hogsmeade. And over here, the Forbidden Forest. And, of course, Hogwarts. It's magnificent. If only you were here to see this.
Yep, there's the portrait.
Hello, Professor Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal as you asked. And this is my mentor, Professor Fig.
How do you do, Professor Fig? And you, my young friend, see now why you needed to return with the book?
I do. I also see why you refer to this room as the map chamber.
That you have come this far tells me that you possess extraordinary magical ability, the potential and power of which will unlock should you prove yourself worthy. The location of each of 4 trials will, in time, appear on the map. Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge. Trials that you must complete on your own. Do you recall the pensive memory you viewed in my vault in Gringotts?
You and your friend Charles spoke of the portkey, and of trials you'd created for one who could see traces of ancient magic.
Precisely. Charles is another of the Keepers, a designation we gave ourselves centuries ago, in light of the knowledge that we have been bound to keep hidden. Until, perhaps, now.
So, the passage from your ruins to Gringotts, everything in the vault, the restricted section, finding this room, none of these was a trial.
They were an important part of the journey, but they were not trials themselves. The fact that you have come this far, however, bodes well. The trials were designed to ensure that the power and knowledge we have kept secret for so long does not fall into the wrong hands. They will test your abilities, both innate and learned. But of equal importance, everything you witness as you complete the trials will inform what you choose to do with all that we share. You will need patience. The trials have much to teach you. It will take time.
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury of time.
We have waited this long, Professor Fig. Surely a few more.
Respectfully, sir, while I do not know the secret you keep, I do know that our young friend here has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. And we encountered an uncommonly powerful goblin wielding such magic as we prepared to leave your vault at Gringotts. We may already be too late.
This is grave news indeed. Young friend, do you trust Professor Fig?
I do.
Then, in the light of your considerable skill and all you have already accomplished, we shall begin. You will find the location of the first trial marked on the map below you. Whilst Professor Fig may assist you in locating the trials, they may be completed only by one with our ability.
Shall we have a look?
Sure.
I know that tower. It's not far. You may have seen it yourself.
It looks familiar.
familiar.
Perhaps your young friend is more well-traveled than you might think.
As your mentor, the least I can do is go ahead to make sure it is safe. Join me as soon as you can.
You said that you know that tower. What can you tell me about it?
Not much, I'm afraid. I've passed it dozens of times. It's north of Hogsmeade. My recollection is that it seems abandoned. Clearly, however, the tower conceals more than meets the eye.
I'll find you at the tower as soon as I can.
Until then, be careful. And do not tell anyone where you're going.
Okay, made it to the tower. Alright, soon this.
Over here.
We're not alone.
We are not. Ranrock's loyalists. Around a dozen I can see, but could be more.
Can't we apparate past them into the tower?
We could, but we've no idea what's in the tower. More importantly, however, I'd like to know why they're here. They've set up camp just ahead. I suggest we investigate a little before doing anything else. Let's go.
Okay.
Well, this isn't ideal.
No, it isn't. This way. And I'd suggest we use the disillusionment charm here. No sense in announcing our arrival.
I wouldn't give for a cup of mushroom tea.
Quickly now.
Yeah, we can sneak attack their asses. What is this, Assassin's Creed?
Petrarchus Totalis. Petrarchus Totalis.
Mistook. Who's there?
Petrarchus Totalis. Reservoir of ancient magic. Downstairs, near the entry.
You better brush your teeth. Yeah, use some mouthwash on that. After this, I'll call it a day. I can finally enjoy.
I've seen this before. In Gringotts and the restricted section. That must have done something. Best have a look around.
Like,
traces of ancient magic. Something must be different. These are never a welcome sight. At least I know what to expect this time.
Yep.
Protego! Stupid! Accio! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Protego! Stupid!
Hey, I said this one before on the Jackal quest.
Confringo! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Accio! Accio! I'll never get used to these floors. Confringo. Expelliarmus.
Yeah, no.
Now to see what's changed on each side of this archway. Accio! Things are definitely different on either side of the archway. But how? Don't like the look of this. Expelliarmus!
Big boss! No! It was glad.
Sniping me!
Expelliarmus!
Come on, man. Please tell me the trial's over.
What a relief.
Alright, I completed the first trial.
What have we here?
I'm a student at Hogwarts, sir. And this is Professor Fig.
Professor Charles Rookwood at your service. Has someone completed the first trial?
I have, Professor Rookwood. We saw you in the Pensive in Gringotts with Professor Rackham.
Indeed. So, you found the portkey to access Professor Rackham's vault, and you deciphered the map within the locket you found floating above that Pensive.
I did. I found something that I can't identify floating above the last Pensive.
Ah, yes. You will find a similar artifact in each trial. You must take care to keep them safe. You will need them to complete the journey we have set forth for you. Once you have them all, we will tell you what to do with them.
Very well. Are you able to tell me anything about the next trial?
Before you proceed, I would like to speak with Charles regarding the urgent situation involving the goblins.
The goblins?
The student has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. They and their mentor, Professor Fig, not only encountered goblins lurking outside of San Bakar's tower, they also encountered a powerful goblin in my vault at Gringotts.
I'm afraid it would be wise to halt the trials until we know more.
We shall defer to you in this matter, of course. Now then...
Wait, Professor. The name Rookwood. Do you think...
that there's a connection to Victor? Perhaps, but we can't be sure of its significance, if any. For now, tell me what you saw in the Pensive.
Before the witch from the last Pensive, Isadora, became a Hogwarts professor, she argued with Professor Rackham about using magic to remove pain.
Hopefully the next Pensive provides more context. For now, we should learn what Ranrock knows. I will be honest, I've no idea where to start.
Actually, I might know of someone. I saw Sirona at the Three Broomsticks speaking to a goblin once. They seemed friendly.
Well, it's worth a try. See what you can find out. Of course, don't forget...
My studies. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Before you go...
Professor?
Have you encountered swirling traces of magic in the world? Aside from those along our path?
Not that I recall. What are they?
Evidence of the Keeper's efforts to manipulate the power of ancient magic during our time. If I am correct, and I usually am, you should be able to use them to inform and enhance your own magic.
Really?
Thank you, sir. I will look out for them.
Better look out for that one. It's fall already? Okay, let's call it a day. Let's go, everybody. Cool.